sis? What's your question?
I found out a few years ago that it was like 613 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked the brother, I think it was in Chicago. And I said, why don't y'all get together and write them out? And I thought, like people like me, I wouldn't know how to go in the Bible and find those laws.
You can look it up online, but when they say 613 laws, 9 times out of 10 they're talking about the damn Tanakh or whatever the white man done created, right? This Bible is full of laws.
Right.
Everything in it is full of laws, right? You understand what I'm saying? There's more than even that. We're supposed to keep everything and mimic what we see in the scriptures. You understand?
Right, that's
but we do get together though. Give me Hebrews 10 and 25. We get together.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I don't know all those laws, so how can I keep it? Because I was asking the brother that a few years ago, why don't y'all get together and write them all down or something? So, like we can have some kind of guideline to go by.
Right. Like I said, you can look it up online, right? But we can present them to you in our classes.
That's right.
We have classes that we teach every single day.
Right.
Right? Because it's not like you're going to have a time to just read them all and do them like that. You have to learn them with action.
Right. Yeah.
You can hear them all you want to, but if you're not applying it or if it's not shown to you and applying it, you have to experience it.
Right.
Meaning what? Right? You may not know all of God's laws, but that's why you have other individuals around you to tell you you're not supposed to be doing this, you're not supposed to be doing that. So like, I'm going to give you an example, right? Do you struggle with murdering?
Do I struggle?
Yeah. With having the urge to kill somebody?
My spirit won't let me kill somebody.
Okay, this is what I'm saying, right? But you may have a spirit which is against the laws of God, to have a craving to eat pork. I gotta address to you your problem, right?
Right.
Everybody's sins is different.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it applies. So you can learn all the laws. We're supposed to, right? But you gotta be able to learn them things that apply to your life.
That's he.
You understand what I'm saying? They all apply, but focus on what you gotta deal with. This is where you do that at. Come on, read this real quick. Come on.
Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 25.
Bring it out.
Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together as the manner of some is.
We are not supposed to forsake the assembly of ourselves like some would. Meaning what? We are supposed to come together and then we learn. So yeah, we have them written down, right? But after they're written down, guess what? You got to be around like-minded individuals to teach you them things. So yes, we have that. If you look on the back of that flyer, you can come to the school and learn them laws.
Right.
That's what we can do. But not just from the men, you can learn that from a woman's perspective, with our wives, right? With our leading women. Y'all got that?
John 3.
Thank you. Let me get John 3:20 real quick. Oh, okay. I'm a newcomer. All right, sis. They're saying you're familiar with us already, right? So have you ever been to the school?
I started studying Hebrew, not this one, but I found out when I was like maybe 20.
Okay.
And I was working, friend stopped down there, a friend of mine I used to work with, her stuff downtown with the brothers. That was my first time ever hearing about it,
Okay, but what I'm talking about is you need to come to the school.
That's
Because
right.
you can come out here and learn a little bit all you want to, but you need to get the full experience of keeping God's law the Sabbath day at the school.
Right.
After this, we go into the school on the Sabbath day like Christ did.
Right.
You understand that? So you got a little bit of understanding. You need to make your calling and election sure. You understand?
Right.
That's for you as well, brother. Y'all invited to come to the school today.
Right.
You can call the number on the back. What I'm trying to tell you is stop playing games.
Right.
Look, this is what happens. Come on, read this real quick.
John chapter 3 and verse 20.
Bring it
Come
out.
with us and you can learn them 613 laws and everything that's in this Bible. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, read.
For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light.
Them that do evil, they hate the light.
That's
Christ,
right.
the right way, right? They
Right.
hate for the darkness to be shown, right? They hate to be corrected. Them that love the evil, they hate the light.
Right.
You know, like a vampire, they like, I can't stand the light, it burns them up. That's how sinful people are against keeping the commandments.
Right.
We shouldn't be like that, right? Come on, read.
Neither cometh to the light,
They don't even come to the light. Read, come on.
lest his deeds should be reproved.
The reason why people don't come around godly individuals that keep the commandments is because those that are righteous are going to correct the wicked.
Right.
Because we love you more than you love yourself.
Right.
So I'm going to ask you, what's keeping you from congregating? Because you're familiar with us, right? What's keeping you from congregating?
Well, I think by me here now, I'm congregating. Like me driving, because I don't like driving so much. Like Atlanta, I changed a lot. And so that's the reason I don't, like, I was invited.
So hold on, I'm going to do the first thing you said, because I know you're going to say a lot. You said, I think by us coming together, right, that is congregating. It's not. It's not. That's not only. This is the start. Congregating, give me Leviticus. I'm going to go back to what Christ did. Actually, let me get Luke in the New Testament 4:17. I'm going to show you by Christ's example what he did to congregate on the Sabbath day. All right, where did he go? Come on, 4:17. Let's get it. Where did Christ congregate? Did he congregate only when he was out teaching? Where did he go after he taught? Come on, read that.
Luke chapter 4 and verse 16.
Actually, 15.
Verse 15. And he taught.
And he is Christ, our Messiah, a black man.
Right.
Come on, read it.
And he taught in their synagogues.
Wait, where did Christ teach?
And he taught in their synagogues.
A short word for synagogue is called what we know today as church.
Right.
But he wasn't in church, these black churches. He was in churches around brothers and sisters that understood the law and the prophets.
Right.
You understand that? Read it again on the top.
And he taught in their synagogues, being glorified of all.
Read.
And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up. As his custom was.
What was Christ's custom, or what was the law that he kept? Read.
He went into their synagogue.
Where did he go?
Into their synagogue.
My brother, where did Christ go on the Sabbath day?
To the synagogue.
To the synagogue, which is what?
Church.
A building with other believers.
Right.
This is not it. This is where you start, sis. To keep the law. Come on, read on. Finish it off.
On the Sabbath day.
Christ did what on the Sabbath day?
On the Sabbath day.
We read earlier, if you kind of remember, right? Hebrews 10:25. We are not supposed to forsake the assembly of others. Right. Because there's a lot more examples. You see the men out here, you need a woman's perspective on being godly.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? You follow the men, but it's even more help to you when you see, like, I'm married, right? We have senior women. We have women to guide you to be a better woman in the eyesight of God. Because you don't have it all together. Right. Because you missing one thing, come to the school now and learn more. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so what you gonna do next? Hold on, I gotta interrupt you.
Right.
You said, well, my. But the Lord said, what did he do? Come on.
And as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day.
Give me 1 Peter 2:21 real quick. I'm gonna show you, man. Straight up, sis. I ain't you too, brother. Look, you might have heard that you gotta keep the beard, but guess what you gotta do?
Right.
Grow your beard out.
Right.
Stop eating pork.
Right.
Keep the Sabbath day holy.
Right.
Now, if you don't know how to keep the Sabbath day holy, we're gonna get that to you. That's what's important right here.
Right.
Because this world is pulling us in a manner and the way of sin. Right. And your soul, your precious soul, is being destroyed by your own opinion. Yeah. You went off and started to it since you said, well, I asked you, why ain't you coming to the Sabbath?
No, because you didn't give me a chance.
Okay. Why ain't you coming to the Sabbath? Go ahead.
I was trying to tell you that it's kind of far out, so I don't know how to get there. Now that you at one time I have trouble pregnant with my tongue, I've got a safety on there, and I don't like getting on the expressway and stuff.
Give me that, that's right. Excuse.
I know what you.
Okay, you know it then. You know what? Because none of that should separate you from Christ.
Right.
We used to travel a Sabbath day's journey. We used to travel a Sabbath day's journey just to get there. My brother, real quick. Hold on, bro. I know I'm talking and y'all might lose interest or whatever. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Listen, this is what we can't do. Come on.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 32, and verse 17. A sinful man will not be reproved.
A sinful person will not be reproved. Wow, what do sinful people do? Come on.
But finding an excuse according to his will.
So, because with all them excuses, guess what? If you contact the number and explain the situation, maybe the answer could help you get to the school.
Right.
And there ain't gonna be an excuse. Find a way to not make an excuse.
Right.
So if you want to do something, you're gonna do it. You understand that? You woke up today, right? Wasn't no excuse. You came out here, right? Wasn't no excuse. The Lord led you here so you can know. Stop playing games.
Right.
It's just as lawful as that. It's as serious as that. Why? Death is around the corner. And the Lord has given us the opportunity to save our souls. I can't save you.
Right.
I can only lead you to that. You get what I'm saying, sis?
Scott, give me that phone.
Yo, Israel, what y'all doing? We need y'all to comment, like, and subscribe to IUIC Atlanta 2.0. Stop playing games.
Give me Hebrews 5 and 8 real quick. Nothing should separate you to assemble. Brother, Call the number on the back and come to the school.
Romans chapter 8 and verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Christ?
The Bible says, who shall separate us from the love of Christ, right? The love of Christ is at the school. You understand what I'm talking about right now? So read on, come on. What conditions or what excuses would we make to separate ourselves from being around the Spirit of the Lord? Come on, read.
Shall tribulation
Tribulation is not an excuse to assemble. You understand? Come on, read.
or distress
Or distress is problems that we're dealing with, right? Or whatever means of excuse for us not to get to that goal of keeping God's law, right? We may say, hey, I can't keep, you can't keep wearing, you can't keep from wearing pants, right? Because I don't have the money. Well, have you been around those to help you put yourself in a dress?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Or putting money to a side. Find a way to not making excuses. You get what I'm trying to tell you? Okay, so what? What am I saying? There is no excuse to keep God's law. And if you're struggling with something, guess what? In process of time, you got to make sure you're getting it right.
Right.
Go ahead. What you going to say?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say, because, you know,
I can't hear you. Come on up.
I'm trying to explain to you. I don't have no problem going to the meetings, but like I told the brothers over there in the West End, you know, is that,
They go to excuse.
well,
Listen, I'm going to listen to it. I'm letting you know where you at so you can fix it. And we can help you. Go ahead.
I talk to them all the time.
That's, nah, you ain't talking to nobody. You're talking to yourself. You're not talking to the Most High. All right? Okay.
But I don't know if he listened to me or not, but I talk to him, you know.
So you pray? Is that what you're saying by talking to him?
In my spirit, all the time, you know, I pray to the Most High, you know, because it's things I had to get over in my spirit about things. If I wouldn't even be here, you know, if that was the case. I'm not perfect, you know, nothing like that, but I'm trying, you know, sometimes things happen.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable driving so far out anymore. You know, especially like the expressway done changed since I moved back to Atlanta from Mississippi. Things done changed. I get lost a lot, you know, so see what I'm saying. So that's what I'm talking about. I have no harms about coming to this, you know. And I'm trying to be a people person, but I'm really not a people person, you know. I have talked to some of you guys from different states.
All right, here we go. Read this real quick. Come on.
Romans chapter 8 verse 35.
Bring it out.
Who shall separate us from the love of Christ?
Is there any explanation for us to ever say, you know what, this criteria, this one, that, and the third is going to keep me from getting to where I need to be to keep the laws, right? Read, come on, read.
Shall tribulation
Shall tribulation? I haven't heard tribulation from her example yet. Come on.
or distress
I haven't heard many distresses, right? We deal with first world problems.
Right.
We ain't got no problems.
Right.
You got people in other countries in Africa crossing lands and waters, days that they have to walk and travel just to keep the Sabbath day.
Right.
We got gas, we got cars, we got bus transportation, and we making excuses to get to the Lord's Sabbath day. Ain't no excuse. You know what them excuses are to the Lord? It's sin.
Right.
The excuses I'm hearing from you, sis, and I love you, you need to know this, it's sin because we can help you get to the Sabbath day.
Right.
That's what we're talking about. We can make a way. Hold on, don't talk, just listen to the Lord. This is why women can't speak.
Bring it out.
You got to listen to what men are saying and apply it. Come on, read.
or persecution.
Persecution, what does that mean? As soon as you walk out the door, you're getting persecuted because you got your head covered or you got a dress with fringes on. That's persecution because you want to keep God's laws. Read on, let's go.
Or famine.
Or famine, because you're hungry. Should it separate you from Christ? No, I'm gonna tell you. You don't have a personal relationship with the Lord if you're not keeping the Sabbath day.
Right.
You don't. The Lord is not talking to you if you're not doing what He requires you to do.
Right.
He does not listen to the prayer of sinners.
Right.
So even with the excuses, I know you're in sin and I'm trying to help you out of that. Why? I used to make the excuses.
Right.
But the law was plain. Go to the Sabbath day. Because you'll make a way to do what God's law say to do. You understand that? There ain't no excuse. Get in the car, no matter how late it is, like you said, and then come to the Sabbath, and then if it's about to get dark, you just leave before it gets dark. That's it. But you have to assemble, sis. You have to assemble. Leviticus, real quick. Chapter 26, verse 1. These are God's holy assemblies. We used to walk on carriage, on foot for a whole day to get to the Sabbath. That's right. No, ain't no nothing. No, because I'm hearing excuses from you, and I need you to realize the excuse. Come on, you're not going to make no more excuses?
what I'm trying to
You're not going to make no more excuses? Go ahead, read. 26 and 1. 23 and 1. Come on.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them,
You are an Israelite of the tribe of Judah, correct? Right. Okay, good. Come on.
concerning the feast of the Lord,
Concerning his feast or his Sabbaths. Read, come on.
which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
A convocation, when you look up that word, is a holy gathering.
Right.
Not that the Lord is amongst us with 2 or 3 in my name. No, a building, a facility, a body of believers that's closest to you.
Right.
Where you stay at? I don't want to get all your information because we recorded or whatever. But however far you stay, if it's less than an hour, 30 minutes away, 15 minutes away, ain't no excuse.
Right.
Because if your car don't work, you can get on a bus. If you come more, we be familiar with you and you build a relationship with brothers and sisters and get you to the school.
Right.
And get you back home safely. You see how I have all the solutions for the excuses that I would probably make? So at the end of the day, you know what it is? I'm going to tell you something. Hold up. I'm really trying to help you. At the end of the day, it's 2 things. You either want to do it or you don't.
Right.
That's it. You make that decision. I just decoded everything to help you see clearly. Sis.
Right.
So process it, right? Give me 1 John chapter 3 real quick. 1 John chapter 3. 2 actually, when it says a personal relationship with the Lord. Because what you're thinking is just as long as I got my Bible open and I'm at home, I'm good. No, that's not the end of it. I'm trying to help you get closer to the Lord so you can apply better. You heard what I'm saying? I'm trying to help you get closer to the Lord so you can apply his laws better. I pray to see you.
You have to listen to me too.
Okay, I'm listening to you.
Stop making me feel like I'm doing something wrong or bad, you know.
Oh, no,
I
listen.
missed one time or whatever, you know.
I'm not here to make I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. You understand what I'm saying, sis? Listen. But I'm simply trying to help you understand so you can make the right decision. Right? Come on, read this real quick.
1 John chapter 2, verse 4.
You don't know, so guess what? I'm giving you the answer.
Right.
I'm letting you know what you can do to solve it. Come on, read.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar.
We say we know we have a closer relationship with the Lord, my brothers and my sisters, right? But if we read it again. Come on.
He that saith, I know him,
We say we think we know him. Read, come on.
and keepeth not his commandments.
And we don't keep his commandments. His commandments is we know we're supposed to, but we don't apply that in our actions. We don't make a way to do it. All right? Read on. Come on, read.
Is a liar.
Is a liar. We can't be a liar to the Lord. So I know you're not a liar to the Lord. So in process of time, guess what you're going to try to do? You're going to try to make your way.
Right.
Go ahead.
A lot of people is work in progress. I just can't just automatically be perfect and accept a lot of things, especially things do come up, you know. Because even the Bible said we're not perfect.
Give me Sirach 12 real quick. How you doing, my brother? What we're talking about right now is going back without haste and without delay, Sirach 12 and 1, to keep God's commandments. Because sin is an all-time high. Our young men are killing each other at an all-time high right now. So it ain't no time for us to waste and wait on the right decision to be righteous before the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? We got to go to the Lord with haste. Because the times at hand are evil. What are you going to do? What are we going to do to save our souls? Let me show you what the Bible says. Come on.
Sirach chapter 5, verse 7.
Read.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
What did the Bible say?
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
The word tarrying means waiting or procrastinating.
Right.
There should be no reason why we waiting to serve the Lord, especially if we understand what we're wrong towards him. You get what I'm saying? For example, real quick, right? God commanded us to do this. Come on, Rico, read on where you at. Come on.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Read.
And put not off from day to day.
We're not supposed to procrastinate with our soul. Right. If we know we're not in line with the Lord. Come on, Rico.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
If you wait and procrastinate to keep God's commandments, God's destruction is going to come.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.